worked in corporate for my first career. I was a executive at Transamerica Corporation, which is an insurance company, and also the subsidiary that I worked for leased tractor trailers and sea containers to vendors around the world. So I had an international career. I got my doctorate and then proceeded into academia. I've been teaching now for about 15 years at the University of Texas El Paso, Pace University, and now St. John's. So I arrived here at St. John's in 2007. Well, my research area as an academic is business ethics and corporate social responsibility. So I've always been interested in what corporations can do to give back to society and the ethical element of corporate life, the moral compass that guides us. And so looking at what we might do in the classroom in terms of getting students interested in some of these topics in a very practical way was always of interest to me. I'm really happy with the way Globe has progressed, and I'm not sure that I would do anything differently. It's hard with hindsight to have a clear perspective, but I think if I were going to advise any other organization that would try something like Globe, it's a rather, it's a large project, it's an exciting project, and I think what you have to pay attention to are the details and to ensure that you work slowly, have a great deal of patience. Sometimes things do go wrong, but the foundation of this program, there's really two objectives to Globe. One is to help those living in poverty help themselves, which is a wonderful objective, a social objective. But the academic objective is student learning. So every time there is a mistake or a bump in the road, it's an opportunity to learn. And I really haven't seen anything in the program that hasn't afforded us this opportunity to learn. One of the things that we started with Globe last year was a Student Fellows program. The idea in the Student Fellows program was to bring Globe students into the field to see poverty close up and to understand the impact that microfinance can have in the communities where it's operating, whether it be our program of microfinance or another organization offering microfinance services in a community that suffers from poverty. So the Student Fellows program began last year. This year, for the first time, we're taking 2 student fellows to Vietnam to really see the face of poverty. Another area that we want to see grow is having Globe offered at the graduate level. As I mentioned, we have Globe graduate students who formed a graduate affiliate program, Globe Gap, and they are doing phenomenal things, but they're working entirely on their own and not getting any academic credit for it. They're doing research, writing articles, issuing a Globe Gazette, and I would like to see a class offered at the graduate level that could work with us on Globe and help complement the work that the undergraduate students are doing. So the undergraduate students would remain with the hands-on management, but the graduate class could work at a more strategic level to try and guide the program's goals.